Rubbish, rubbish everywhere, and all of it stinks. Swimming in a sea of trash, it really makes you think.
You're actually going to look way taller than me now. Kia ora, Tiana.
Kia ora, Karen.
Hi, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming to talk to me in this beautiful park on this beautiful greyish day in Tamaki Makaurau. Hey, look, what is your issue?
Yeah, my issue is the amount of rubbish dumping that's been happening around our community. There's rubbish flying all over the roads, rubbish flying into people's backyards. It makes us look like we're neglecting our land a little bit.
So you care about cleanliness?
Yeah. I started my own cleaning business with my sister.
So you've got a cleaning business?
Yeah.
No wonder you care about the rubbish. What's it called?
It's called TNT Cleaning.
TNT Cleaning?
Yeah.
Explosive?
Yeah.
All right, well look, Tiana, I'm going to go away, I'm going to think about this. Leave it with me. I'm on the job.
Thank you, Karen.
Kia
Nice
ora.
meeting you.
Lovely meeting you too. Tiana's right, it doesn't look very nice. And once you start noticing it, you can't stop seeing it. Perfectly good umbrella.
It shouldn't be here. It should be here, to be disposed of properly or re-loved at one of Auckland's 15 community recycling centres. I'm here talking about people that illegally dump their rubbish just out on the street. I mean...
Ooh, yep.
I mean, why do you think people do it?
Probably because it's convenient.
Just lazy, can't be bothered to actually get up and go to the bin.
Some people just dump rubbish. Easy, quick, don't have to queue up, dump it.
What's the weirdest thing that you've probably seen dumped out on the street?
Carcasses left to rot.
Carcasses.
Yeah, I'm from down south. Yeah.
And what do you think about people that throw rubbish on the street?
Not good, eh?
No.
Not good.
Don't like it. That face says it all. If I want to clean up the streets for Tiana, the easiest solution is to change the place that makes the rules. I've grabbed myself an Auckland councillor.
Councillor Ken Turner, thank you so much for having me. I'm here today to talk about illegal rubbish dumping, and I mean it's a council issue. So, I mean, could you stop it, please?
It's a community issue, and I think we should start by leading by example.
You've talked about your slogan for the next election is just, what is it?
Keep it real.
Keep it real, you know? But how are you going to keep it real in regards to just making people stop dumping their piles of old mattresses, washing machines, broken umbrellas just on the side of the road?
I'm not trying to forgive the people who do that, but I am trying to say that we've tried for too long to discipline them, ridicule them, and call them out.
So you're not a fan of the yellow stickers?
No.
No.
I'm a fan of someone going there the first time in a truck and picking it up and taking it away and keeping the environment clean, not soliciting other people to dump rubbish there. And I'm also a fan of some teeth for when we do find someone doing it and we prosecute properly.
Well, the thing is, if you're looking through like illegally dumped rubbish, you probably will find some false teeth in and amongst it. Because people are throwing away all sorts of things these days.
So, as an Auckland councillor, what is Ken's biggest problem?
There's a big disconnect between the rubbish man, the rubbish collector, and thinking inside the ivory tower.
I'm presuming that's like a metaphor for... What is it a metaphor for?
It's a metaphor for 135 Albert Street.
135 Albert Street is Auckland Council, which is where Ken works. The council's biggest problem is the council. This could be tougher than I thought.
Before I go back to the ivory tower of Auckland Council, to get a solution, I need to get out in front of the issue. And to do that, I have to go behind the issue. A bit of rubbish dumping might not seem like a big deal, but like grains of sand on a beach or hundreds and thousands on a piece of fairy bread, a lot of a little thing really adds up. In Auckland, there are more than 1,300 reports of illegal dumping every month, which is more than 40 a day. Auckland Council cleans up an average of 36,000 kilograms of illegally dumped items every month, which is about the weight of a humpback whale. Or, to put it into more relatable terms, about 1,343 of my dog Stevie's. Now, that is a lot of Stevie's. Good dog. Now, what's the cost of this constant dumping? Well, $2.7 million a year, and it's been rising $200,000 each year since 2022. As a Wellingtonian, I have to ask the question, is it because Aucklanders just don't give a shit? It turns out, no. Looking after our environment is increasingly important to us as Kiwis. Kantar's 2025 Better Futures survey had pollution, managing waste and protection of our land in the top environmental concerns of Kiwis. So we should be sending illegal rubbish dumpers to jail forever, right? Wrong. Even if you wanted to, and it is a really bad idea to be honest, you wouldn't be able to anyway. Currently, councils are hamstrung by outdated litter rules that were established back in 1979. So our main litter law is older than Channing Tatum. Not my cup of tea. Our current laws suck so much that right now you have to basically be caught red-handed to really face any consequences, and there's only so much the litter control officers can do. But like a teenager's body, that might be changing sooner than you think. Just tripped over. The current government is in the process of amending the Waste Minimisation Act and the Litter Act. They want to combine them into a new and relevant act, which hasn't been named yet, but I reckon it should be called the Waste Assimilation Protocols, or WAP. It's currently being crafted, but it proposes way more flexibility and teeth for enforcement. If the proposals go through, litter officers will be able to use vehicle registration and ownership details to ping dumpers, and they'll finally be able to use evidence like letters and traceable items and dump rubbish to track down offenders. So stronger and more flexible enforcement might be coming soon, and that was behind the issue. If I want to change the behaviour of these rubbish dumpers, I have to get inside their heads. I couldn't find a brain surgeon, but I found another doctor who can help.
So I am Dr. Ranjit Kaur. I did my PhD with respect to anti-littering behaviour in India.
Why do you think people do this?
People often don't feel, personally responsible. There's this weird idea that someone else will clean it up for me.
Is that a little bit like if you have children and they never pick up their mess because they think their parents will do it for them?
Yeah. Something like social proof becomes very dangerous when we are normalizing a wrong behaviour.
What do you mean by social proof?
You see other people around you and your social circle, everyone is doing it. So let's say, you kill a person, right? So your social circle is going to say that it is wrong behavior. Whereas when you're littering, you will not think I'm doing something bad. So it is basically, in a way, that's the concept.
What are the kind of things that would be good for us to do as a country to try and stop that? Like, what do you think we could do?
All humans are social learners. So if you communicate that most people here dispose of waste properly, signs like that, it would probably nudge people to fall in line.
If they thought people were watching them, would that help?
Interestingly, just the feeling of being watched, it does change behavior, right? So, for example, people in malls where there are CCTVs, they do not litter there much, right? Oh yeah, let's say murals with eyes. So it's subtle psychology, but it does work.
So all I've got to do is take everything that you've just said to me and apply that in New Zealand, and I'll be able to fix the problem, basically.
Yeah. I hope so.
I'm pretty confident. I'm feeling confident, yeah. And there's plenty of other science that backs Dr. Kerr up. A research group in Cornwall tested different sign types to see what was the most effective in reducing littering. It found that signs threatening fines didn't reduce the amount of rubbish. And signs saying it made the community sad didn't reduce it either. So what did work? Signs saying you're being watched, and signs emphasising positive social norms. So let's see if I can do some good with my own signs. I'm armed with some science and ready to take on the big bad boss at Auckland Council's ivory tower. I will not leave until I get them to do something. Get ready for the fight of your life.
Thank you, Karen. So I'm Justine Haves. I'm the General Manager of Waste Solutions at Auckland Council.
What are you doing specifically to stop people from dumping rubbish illegally?
So we're doing a range of things. We have a facility on our website called Where It Goes. So people who are looking to dispose of something and they're not sure how to can go to our website and find a range of options to get rid of something. We have awareness campaigns. We really encourage residents to report illegal dumping. In hotspots around Auckland, we use cameras. Our inorganic collection, encouraging people to use a licence to operate it. Collect evidence on the people that are doing this. Advocating for extended product stewardship schemes, which is a free service available for Aucklanders. Differential pricing. The tyre waste scheme, upcoming spring clean-up kind of promotion, and get a 10% discount during August and September.
That was a comprehensive answer. It made a lot of sense.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I can see rubbish is a massive, complicated issue, you know, and I'm not talking rubbish when I say that. Is there anything that you aren't doing at the moment that you'd really love to do if you were allowed to, in terms of people reading
There's a high threshold for enforcement, and I think that's important because we do need to make sure that we are obviously pursuing the actual offender and not somebody else. But in reality, enforcement is a really good deterrent especially for repeat offenders.
OK, now it's time to unleash my solution on the City of Auckland.
I have done some research of my own, and what I've actually come up with, which I was more than happy to share with you, would you consider using these? Just it. Again, it's just those people, someone's watching, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that one. I've also got just, you know, that makes you feel good about yourself. You put your rubbish in the bin, you're a good person.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of nice. And then that one as well.
Very good.
Yes, I mean, I'll just leave them with you.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome to use those as you see fit.
Thank you.
Justine is lovely and wants to help out, but I don't have time to wait. I'm taking my work to the streets myself.